culture in London tends to be from a rough background. And so that's really based on reality, but being a black boy in a primarily white area, my parents kind of worked hard to get to where they needed to be. And so in my music, I didn't want to force a negative where there didn't need to be one. So instead I tried to elevate people through my music and make it a bit more relatable for people who may not be from a rough background. So yeah, I've been doing music for quite a few years. At that point in time, I've been doing music for about 3 to 4 years. And I still remember my groundbreaking track. It was called Not Gonna Lie or Bumpin'. Now, the chorus to that song goes a bit like this. It goes, we're bumping, bumping, bumping. We're bumping, 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 bumping. Say something. Now, obviously, at first when I wrote that track, I thought, saying bumping about 18 times in one chorus may not be the right idea. So I had to double check with my friend, and I was like, you sure this is okay? And he said, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. So when I released the track, it turned out quite good actually. It turns out people love catchy music, even if it does get quite annoying after a while. But yeah, I didn't really notice how popular it was until I got a phone call from my friend. Now, here's what he told me. He called me. He goes, hey, fam. And I was like, now in London, if someone says fam before they even say hello, you know it's something major. You know it's about to be something. So he goes, hey, fam. And I'm like, what is it? What's wrong? And he goes, oh, imagine, I was scrolling through Snapchat, yeah? And I was like, okay. And he said, yeah. And I said, okay. So my friend likes to, dramatize telling me news. And he goes, I must have seen about 4 or 5 different people just sharing and reposting your video. And I was like, really? And I think for me, that was really weird because I was used to people I know viewing my music. But it was also significant because obviously it meant something because a lot of people were hearing it and reposting it, people who I've never met before. So my friend said, here was his last night, he said, yeah man, you're bait now. Now in London, bait means popular or well-known. So yeah, that was really significant. When I got off the phone, I was buzzing, I was really excited, but I also felt quite a bit of pressure because I thought a lot of people were watching me now. There was weight on my shoulders from people I didn't personally know. And so it was hard for me to kind of live up to that track, and I had to kind of take my mentality to another level. I had to kind of focus more. That meant hanging around with different people or less people I thought might distract me. And I guess that meant a loss of some friendships, and my relationship with my girlfriend at the time became more significant. She became more of a person who kept me focused, took my mind off negatives, negative people, negative things. And, she kept me kind of on track, and it's a bit cheesy to say she was my rock, but she did support me a lot, so I'll give her that. But yeah, that was really significant for me. And so at that time, I tried to put that into my music, that whole burning bridges type of thing I was going through, and I created a track called My Soul. And I think it was probably one of the best verses I feel like I've written, so I'm going to recite it now. So it goes, all the stuff that lays on my conscience you'll never know. Tell me, do they hate me or do they just hate the flow? See, I started from nothing, but there ain't nothing to show. All of the blood, sweat and tears, I dealt with that on my own. Only 13, every older was just a target, because the youngest in the game was determined to be the hardest. And then when you put him down, they would gradually grow cold-hearted. But he's gonna get it, they're gonna get it, and that's regardless of the fake brothers. He burnt bridges and cut off lovers. They were sleeping on me, now he sprays lyrics, they're taking covers. Brothers, they're not your brothers, it hit you like it's percussion. Your circle suffers reduction, there hasn't been any circumference. Gonna get it regardless, demonstrating on this piece of paper how I am an artist. Young, black, 17, I'm a perfect target. If they're trying to find my flaws, I'll burn them on the carpet. But yeah, that song, that song I thought that was a really genuine and relatable track I tried to make, even if, like I said earlier, if you're not from a rough background or you're not from the hood, but it's down to earth lyrics that anyone could relate to, anyone who's been through a friendship flaw or anything that's kind of set their mentality off differently. that track kind of, it helped me focus again more on me. It helped me build my resources, so I then had new producers and new cameramen I was working with. I didn't really want to rely on too many people, as I'd isolated myself quite a bit anyway. So around that time I also won the Teens Dream competition as well. And that was really significant for me. That's when I knew, yeah, do you know what? Having the right people around you and reducing your circle and having a hard-working mentality really does pay off, because now I look like I've won a video competition. So around that time when I won, that's kind of when the relationship between me and my girlfriend came to an end. We'd been together for about a year. And for me, that was just before I was being flown out to DC for the award ceremony for the Teens Dream video contest. And that really kind of broke me, it really got to me, because it was someone I'd been around with for a year, and it's someone you thought you would ride with you through thick and thin for like forever. I don't know, you could say forever, but for a very long time. You wouldn't really expect them to go out of your life. And for me, there was no real explanation. It was through the phone as well, so I kind of felt disrespected. And yeah, it was definitely emotionally something new I'd never really experienced before. It was really a low point for me. And anyone who knows me knows that kind of JAYO is this outgoing, energetic type of character. When I went through that breakup, that went right down. I was really this slow person. It brought out a darker side, and it took me a while to get back to that energetic, confident JAYO that everyone was used to seeing. And I think for that to happen, I wasn't writing music for about a month, but I kind of had to force myself to write more, even when I wasn't really in the mood to, on a day-to-day basis, and hang around with my closest friends. Some of my friends are artistic as well, so having people who have the same mindset as you in terms of creating really helped you stay on track. So I think thanks to them, I got back on track, and then going out to DC in October really, it really elevated me emotionally and creatively. And obviously meeting with the whole Teens Dream and seeing how much they love some of my stuff, that really, really made me feel better. And having my song played live on the biggest radio station in Maryland, DC, and Virginia was probably the best highlight of that month. So I think that definitely kind of raised my whole mood and made me realize, wow, like that's how much I can do on my own without having someone there to push me. Like I've done that myself. So. Yeah, when I got back to London, I tried to keep the momentum going, and I then created an exclusive promo track for Teens Dream. And that track in itself was just, it was mainly about how much an individual could do, how much one individual could influence like a big group of people, how one individual can make a big impact. And it turns out I'd done just that. I mean, I didn't realize how much love and appreciation it would show, it would receive. But yeah, when I created that track, I found out that I was going to be flown out to DC again, but this time to actually perform the song at the summit. So that for me, again, just reassured me, wow, hard work really does pay off, and I didn't need anyone else there to do it for me. I didn't need someone there to kind of push me. That was on me again. That was my mentality. That's just how badly I wanted to create music, how much I wanted to put myself out there. So yeah, that was crazy for me. I didn't really expect to get to that point and to get out there. So so yeah, so here I am. But yeah, I think overall that was really it really reassured me that, again, hard work does pay off, and that no matter what you want to do, like no matter where you see yourself in however many years' time, no matter what you want to achieve, it is really possible. It doesn't matter if it's to do with like climate change or reducing poverty or reduced inequalities and all of those types of things. As long as you have a vision and you know how you want it to be done and you're willing to put in the work to get there, I feel like that's possible. Anyone can do that. And if you don't really believe me, then why would I be stood here right now? So, but yeah, that's really what I find meant the most to me, knowing that you yourself can do a lot more than you realize. And sometimes you just need to isolate yourself from a lot of things and stay focused. And yeah, you'll realize your worth and how much you can do. So, yeah.